I have no idea how this is gonna happen. Like, this is... this particular fight, this whole gauntlet on the way in is so rough. I don't know what to do about it. I think, the only thing I could come up with that made any sense would be, to go and take, where is it? Power user or whatever? Yeah. And hope to get, like, really good apps in the way in, or I don't know. Not wakey dink, what am I doing? Don't really have any good ideas. Okay, so same intro. At least the music for this area is pretty cool. Ooh.
This is a restricted area. I'm trying to help you.
Wonder if I can actually set these guys on fire.
Stop right there.
No, okay. Well, no.
Critical failure. Finding weapons.
Man, not much, not a lot of good stuff yet. Oops. Defensive could be really good. Especially in this case. Gonna get 2 armor right away. Yeah. What? Ah, you suck. Right, I'm forgetting that. That's sort of a problem that I can't fix. I consider that to be a bug. I'm considering that to be a bug. I shouldn't have taken that. I keep forgetting that was the thing.
Finding weapons. Sorry, I don't know.
Probably should have taken Yeet instead.
You won't get away with this. No reference accepted.
Man, there are a lot of... Makes my Jabos die, and there's a lot of Jabo swords to get at least. kind of wondering if there's anything after Marv. I'm already in a really tough spot just trying to beat Marv. I wonder if it's going to get any harder. Some of the later challenges were strangely easy, so who knows. Like, going from Sticks Coin to Winky Dink was real easy. I'm gonna go with Buzzkill. I don't know how effective that's gonna be, but we'll see. So far, I just don't have an answer. I'm trying to think of like what is going to get me through this Marv fight. The defensive skill was not a good idea because I don't have any way to heal. I thought I'd be able to game it using self-care, but you can't use self-care at full health even if you have that skill, which I consider to be a bug. I'm hoping that it's considered to be a bug. Not that it'll help me now, but you know, usually those are just oversights. So those are synergies that tend to get oversights. People tend to not think about like one of the biggest things with game dev that you see consistently for all developers. It's very, very rare to see game devs recognizing how important it is to be conscious of the fact that everything's connected. So, like, for example, you'll see game devs with like, oh, what if you use a skill this way, or what are the synergies that players might expect? And more often than not, hey Swiss. More often than not, what you'll see is certain synergies don't work because nobody thought about it, or certain things break because nobody thought about it. Mob Flash and Beta Tester is kind of redundant. You going to bed too early to catch the stream? What time is it for you now? 8 p.m. Okay, well you're not too far off. I was about to say you're on the Eastern time. You've been in bed early every night? How early, I wonder? Six or seven. Oh, I guess if you're busy, I mean, you're doing a lot of international stuff, anyways, right? So that's kind of no surprise. The ceiling lights are getting in the way.
I'm trying to help you. No reference accepted.
Ooh, more goblins. Definitely think Goblin Squad is like one of the best apps I can get right now.
Finding weapons. Stop right there. Sorry, I don't know that one. That really hurts.
Just kind of eyeballing around looking for great swords. Man, I do not have the weapons I need for this. Netflix has an interesting documentary called Whose Vote Counts. Posted in the politics Discord. I'll take a look. Man, I need to heal, but we're so screwed. Crit for 32, jeez. I think I need to just play this slow. I wanted to get a little further before he became vested. Like good weapons. Oh, that's just totally screwing me. What else hit me? Hold on a sec. One other thing hit me, I'm not sure what. I think I need to get really, really lucky with like taking mob flash in and having a large squad of enemies survive. Or of allies, I guess. And I've got to not take... Taking defensive kind of screwed me. I probably could have taken anything else. I'm really starting with self-care, okay. And yeah, the game's pretty, like, the game, as far as how well it uses all of its, like, office metaphors and everything, it's really good about it. Even down to, like, Marv using trust balls as his AoE attack.
This is a restricted area. I'm not sure charge attacks are worth it. Like, almost ever. Considering they only really double your damage. But it takes so much longer to use them. Like, unless you're charge attacking into a group of enemies, like, how often, I don't know, it's so hard to say. Like, against bosses it seems to be a bit better, because you only have so many good opportunities to attack, but it's like, it's so hit or miss. Was I asked to play this game? Yeah, this is one of the ones that was, that I received a key for. I was aware of it, but I didn't, I'm probably gonna take a yeet. Yeah. So I was aware of it, but I hadn't seen much of it. I just knew that it was like an office-themed roguelite. I think yeet's probably the best way to go for me, because what I can do is, I can just grab stuff and hit Marv at a distance. Because you normally don't have, like, a great consistent range strategy. This won't change anything.
I'm not gonna get console? I mean, that's... Okay, so here's the thing. You say these things... A lot of people keep saying these things that are so definitive in what they say. Like... So, I'm not planning on getting a PS5 or Xbox, whatever, at launch. I've said before as well that I'll probably end up one with just because of... I'll end up with one just because of work, right? Like... It's... Not that I'm going to be given a console for free, but what I mean is that, like, it will be worth my time to get one eventually, if for no other reason than for work. But, like, none of the launch titles really does it for me. But, like, I don't get it. Like, I tend to... There's a lot of cases where there seems to be the want to pigeonhole me into a particular response, or to say something extremely definitive and final. Like, the only game that I would have been interested in playing would have been Demon's Souls, but I don't have $500 worth of interest in it. I have, you know, like 60, 70 worth of interest in it, and I'm not desperate. you know? But more often than not, like, it seems that people want me to, definitively say, like, that I'm never gonna pick up one of these consoles, you know? Demon's Souls, I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't, like, if it does come to PC. But, like, I'm not expecting it at, like, soon. I know that Sony has the incentive as much as possible, especially because it's Japan studio, to try to milk it as much as they can. I will say that closest console to having been worth purchasing for me has been the Switch. Everything else from PS4 to Xbox 360 to Xbox One, whatever, just haven't been worth it. Do I see consoles being fake? See, are you just picking up random, like, news bulletins and just, like, asking me what do I think about them? Like clickbait type, like a lot of the questions that I get asked are like, do you agree with such and such clickbait title of, like, this device being worth it, or being phased out, or not selling, or taking over the world, or whatever, or Intel is totally fucked now that AMD has, their next generation of whatever that I couldn't care less about. I feel like I get a lot of questions that are just like, are basically reworded headlines. Like, it seems like that. Like, the PC is dead, console wins, or consoles are dead because they'll never catch up to PCs. There's so many, like, the world is much more nuanced than clickbait titles. I just, it's frustrating to see that come up over and over again. But no, I don't think there'd be, like, what would have to happen though, and it's not the direction of the industry, because you have to remember, console and PC, they target completely different demographics that are always going to be, like, you basically have to hit a point where, for example, for eliminating consoles, like, you'd have to hit a point where the rigidity of the hardware spec, the convenience of use, the wall garden platform stuff, the advantages of having that goes away. And with PC, you'd have to do away with the PC advantages, and it's like, neither console nor PC nor portable, Switch, phone, whatever, there hasn't been anything that combines all of that and makes it work. Feels like fail forward is the closest it's gonna get. Just giving me, like, free extra help. But no, it's like, who's gonna defeat the level of, like, customizability and the freedom of publishing stuff to the platform for PC? How often stuff tends to be cheaper? The damn near infinite backward compatibility of PC. The fact that you have one machine that does all of your desktop related things, as well as the fact that you can both play games as well as have all of your productivity and your convenience, where you're like, they could do so much. It's like, if you're going to pick one device and you're able to put your PC together, the fact that it can be cheaper in the long term than consoles for, if you know how to maintain your PC and upgrade and everything.
You won't get away with this.
Are consoles younger demographics mostly? I would say it's hard to say because of the different things that are beneficial for a younger audience. Oh man, there's Sticks Point and Cubicle now. Or Sticks Road, I should say. So, like, it comes down to, like, so convenience appeals to both adults, especially busy adults, as well as kids who just want to dick around and have fun just as much as they might want to like, the younger audience has infinite time to mess around with PC hardware if they want. So it's like, it's hard to say, like, in terms of having the money to support it, PC is probably better for a slightly older demographic up to a certain point. And then you get old enough and you stop caring as much and you have enough money through your work that it doesn't matter. It's like, it's hard to say. It's like, that's such an impossible to answer question. I think it trends younger, but it's like the advantages are so hard to the advantages are so difficult to pin down exactly to being targeting towards either younger or older, whatever. I don't know. I don't think I could reasonably answer that, but mostly younger. Why do you ask those particular types of questions, though? I'm kind of curious. Like, you tend to ask a very specific set of questions that make me wonder if you're, like, prodding for, like, marketing or something. You ask questions that almost feel like they're coming off of a survey or responding to clickbait titles. And it triggers my red flag suspiciousness. That's a weapon to get. No great swords, though. Can't chat video games with anyone in your immediate network? Oh, okay, well I can understand that. Modem is the only one that's going to work for me. All the way back at the beginning, I think I ignored one single healing item, and I gotta go grab it. I guess that makes sense that they're such vague, like, incredibly broad questions. Those are the same questions that, like... Those are the questions that I would ask if I was trying to... If I was explicitly trying to get, like, marketing relevant information from somebody. Oh no. I gotta go backwards and then back in? Yeah. Your roommate back in the day used to game a lot? Oh. That's fair. So honestly, the funny thing is that if I had a roommate or anybody close. So the funny thing is, Peeve is like 20 minutes drive away from me, right? Something in that range. I guess because of my poor knowledge of time, it's anywhere between 20 and 40 minutes away, I guess. And it's a shame that Peeve doesn't want to ever hang out with anybody, I guess, because it would be very nice to do, like, so if I had a regular roommate / local acquaintance, then I'd be doing co-op games as much as possible, like local co-op, because there's so many great local co-op only games, right? and there's nobody around for co-op. For me, it was like my favorite local co-op experiences were when I was younger, especially playing stuff like Contra. And that's no longer a thing anymore. I mean, that was when I was super young. That was like playing with my brother and my Bubble Bobble as well. Yeah, forgot about that. My brother and my dad. I must have been anywhere between 4 and 7 when I was younger. At that point, playing these games, and those opportunities are gone now. And there's not been much for local co-op. With the sole exception has been a little bit with Malik a while back. Somebody I used to work with in Michigan. But nowadays there's just nobody around. So your best bet as a kid would always get his brother's old system, so you're always playing the old stuff. But more often than not, a lot of the stuff's really good anyway, so kinda lucked out, I'd say.
This is a restricted stop intern detected. You're making a mistake.
There's no self-care or anything. I think I'm boned now. Decent co-op on PlayStation. The only PlayStation games I ever played multiplayer were Street Fighter Alpha, or specifically Street Fighter Alpha 2. Mar. I need to go find some of these laser guns in the hunts, like Contra but submarines. PlayStation 2 Contra was two different. There was Contra Shattered Soldier and Neo Contra, and both of them were incredibly. They were on drugs. They were on so much drugs. There was a PlayStation 1 Contra, but I heard it was very similar to the new Contra that came out recently, which was apparently incredibly abysmal. He can still hit me from... He can hit me with his counter? What continually is hitting me over and over again? Can you counter me at any distance? Maybe yeet is good enough. Oh my god, get true. I'm super dead. Oh, come on. You dick. Wait, I came back. Don't know that's gonna, how much better that's gonna make me. Might be able to beat him with yeet. Definitely making progress. I might be able to get this. Oh my god, I can't believe I did this with yeet. Stupid kid. You don't know what's good for you. You're too impulsive. Typical of your generation. Once you reach the great boardroom, you'll see how pointless this has all been. Internships, relationships, money itself. Everything is worthless before the pattern. What the hell are you? You know what? Never mind. I'll find out in a minute anyway. I don't need to justify myself. I have every reason to hate you. You're one of the few people who could have talked sense into Ray. Instead, you suck up to him and keep it cool in order to save your own skin. Don't pretend like it was anything more than that. Not that I need the, not that I should need the javelins, but I'll take him. You're making a mistake, Jackie. On a scale you can't possibly imagine. Maybe I am. This is definitely the end of my marketing career. But like I said, something's gotta change. Good enough isn't good enough for the people down in that office. And if I don't give my best effort to change things when I had the power to, I'll never forgive myself. That's the real difference between my generation and old men like you. I'm only 36. Hey, wait a second, I'm as old as Marv? Then I guess you've got plenty of chances left to do better. That's what the starter game is all about, right? See you around, Marv. Marv's union. He's a union buster. Surprised this doesn't count as a heavy weapon. 27. And damage up. Oh, cool. Oh, I guess it's all the time. The blade pops out when you swing. I was hoping it was only on the charge, because that would have been like Monster Hunter. There's a weapon in Monster Hunter called the Hidden Blade, which when you do a tier 3 charge, the blades start coming out. Please, 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 please don't be another boss fight. I can't take it. I'm hoping they're giving me the weapon for no reason. Also, this would be the weapon that I could do a 50 damage hit with. Well, why did damage up go away? And the weapon name doesn't show. Ooh, oh no. Oh no, no, no. Damn you. Damn you offering me skills. Why though? I don't want to do another boss fight. I'm not good enough to do another boss fight. Is that it's the strongest weapon I've seen in the end of the game, so ooh, Go-Getter would be good though. It's probably the only one that's worth taking. Wait a second. I have to start it with a whole new set of skills. This is not good. Oh, yeah, I looked on the left, all the stuff I used to have is gone. This is terrible. This is terribly bad. Well, yeet or free hand. Oh, yeet saved me last time. You better not. Don't make me fight another boss. Oh no, it's a skull door. You're killing me. Oh, there's the boardroom. Everyone's. Oh no, it's a bunch of VR. It's a bunch of dead VR skeletons. Oh man, Abby, why? Yo, Abby, wake the hell up. I understand if you're confused, Jackie. Confused frustration is a natural reaction to a dramatic reveal. There's nothing confusing about this, dude. I knew I was working for the bad guys the whole time. I went along with it, because it was all I had, and I thought it would lead to something more. I really don't give a crap about your evil plan or whatever you did to the board of directors. Just reinstate Fizzle, set my friends free, and I'll let you get back to your cursed ritual or whatever. At Cubicle, customer satisfaction is our number one. No, stop, I don't care. Allow me to briefly explain our upcoming not listening. Watch this quick video laying out some big issues we got.
Some new features arriving in the next version of Avy.
Hey, Kunzer.
For years, Cubicle has been shipping personalized delivery cubes to each and every one of its users. To make sure everyone gets the products that will make them happy, Avy gathers a variety of data, such as users' likes, dislikes, deepest hopes and fears, romantic interests, search history, and so on. But what if we could bypass all that inefficient data collection, and analyze the human soul itself to see its true desires? Our engineers started exploring this concept, but their research soon hit a roadblock. As it turns out, every human is born with a small magnetic field encasing their soul. This tiny but powerful barrier is known as the privacy settings.
Privacy settings.
Without a way to bypass the privacy settings, Cubicle was at a loss for how to improve our user experience. But after harvesting the brain matter of the former board of directors, my dataset is now large enough to devise a solution. A ritual called the Dark Pattern.
QR code.
With the combined power of many relics, arcane objects formed of human hubris, the Dark Pattern will dissolve the privacy settings of everyone on Earth, and Avy will be able to gather data from their souls directly. We're so excited to bring our users the products that their souls desire. And we hope you are, too.
Well, that's incredibly friendly for how dark it is. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. People's souls are the last private space they have. That's not worth any amount of personalized cube shipments. Every data point on record shows that to be a lie. Time and time again, humans have proven their willingness to trade any amount of personal information in return for the smallest convenience. Faster transportation, faster shipping, easier spending, earning, eating, dating. Despite consistently claiming privacy to be something you cherish, its functional value to you appears to be nearly zero. You lament against progress, only to embrace it wholeheartedly when it becomes a part of your daily lives. Progress is a basic human need, second only to survival. This is all getting way too pretentious for me, dude. Humans are dumb. They don't know what they want, and you're never gonna figure it out, no matter how many data points you get. I didn't really come here for a philosophical debate anyway. I came here to save my friends. So turn them back to normal before I stick a sword through each of your big stupid eyes. Your friends cannot be saved, Jackie. The ritual has already begun. Even if you were to destroy me, the dark pattern would still run its course. Then, I guess I'll just have to take you apart and see if you're lying. I take no pleasure in destroying human life. I view it as a failure of customer satisfaction. But any business that runs at scale must be prepared for acceptable losses. Draw your weapon, intern. Let's see if, unlike the other humans, your actions speak as loud as your words. Great, I'm not ready for... Oh, this is gonna be tough. Oh, I see. Where I can just press a button right here, huh? Oh, nope. Or, well... Yeah! In this case, I gotta be this easy. There could be some horrible thing happening here. Oh. Oh. Oh, there you are. This is not good. What? Oh, look who it is! Coming through! I do wish this thing had speed controls. Guys, how did you get up here? No time to explain, Jackie, but you've got to stop Abby before the whole building comes apart. Also, ideally, before soul barriers dissolve or whatever. I'd love to, but I don't actually see a way of hurting this thing. If anyone can stop this, it's you, Jackie. You've come this far. I grabbed some stuff for you on the way up. Hope it helps. We'll assist you in any way we can, Jacqueline. Just try to not perish. Hold on, I need to grab some... Oh, I definitely need the Union Buster, couldn't I? Ooh, skills. Fail forward is like one of the better ones to start with if I'm gonna have any skill. I don't think I can damage these things at all. Oh, I can. There was a greater sword somewhere, I lost it, and I'm sad now. I think there was. Ooh, a job witch. Is it like an attacked job witch? No, it just says food. I didn't catch how I'm supposed to damage this. I figured it out, Jackie. Destroying one of Abby's physical units won't do anything. Yeah, we've established that. Quit the sarcasm. My point is, Abby is an entity that only exists in the cloud. So if you upload yourself to the cloud, you can fight her directly. How the hell am I supposed to? I already took care of it, just hit the button. Oh, sweet. No problem. Upload anything to the cloud. It's cubicle cloud installation, okay. Oh jeez, here we go. I don't need weapons though. Ooh, apparently I've got like actual physical prowess. What else hit me? Oh, I see. Okay, it ran through this a few times. Oh, you know what? I think, oh, jeez. I think the Union Buster is... Oh, jeez. I think the Union Buster always has... Oh my god, let me... Always has infinite durability. Oh my god, this is so much damage. I need another app. I'm super dead. This is I do have the buff. I can't even get up though. I can't even get up. Like, there's no way out of that. If you get hit, you're stuck on the ground. Please don't put me back in the Marth fight. Please, please, please. Please don't make me do this whole entire floor again. That would be cruel and unusual. They're probably gonna make me do it. I think they're gonna do it. I think they won't let me come back to the fight. God damn it! I'm gonna have to fight Marv again. No, I'm on 1,000. At least they gave me that. Well, that's something. Free hand, I think. Yeah, so I can use that faster. Yeah, Swiss, I saw. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to find time to run it next month. And, I think there's gonna be a, Am I doing the most? Well, I was hoping you needed, like, I was hoping people will have enough points for the entirety of them. And I set the goals somewhat low, but not low enough. Gotta try Buzzkill. Well, I can't set a higher limit than 2,000 each. 2,000 a day for every viewer. I think it's meant to be that way just because it's supposed to be community goals. Scrappy. It's either retaliatory or lower body strength. I'll choose that just to get to get it leveled up. Can you only vote once per day on? Well, you could do all three of the goals. You could just 6,000. You know, it's a total of 6,000 per day or whatever. You could just throw Abby right out the window, or whatever you want to do, I guess. Interesting that this goes straight to the boss fight, but floor 999 doesn't. Oh, once per stream, so if I stream more than once in a day. These things have like 100 HP each. I think I meant to only fight using Mars' weapon if I can, the Union Buster. Alright. Ooh, I know virtual will be nice. Wait, did I break the Union Buster? I think I broke it. I thought it was invulnerable, or I thought I had infinite durability, like unbreakable. You wouldn't know. I wouldn't know if I streamed twice a day. Here's it out. Here's the app. Let me in. Ooh, I keep my blade with me. Everything's crits too. I didn't. Well, most of it's crits. Oh, because technically Abby was healthy at that point. Probably should have left the job bunch alone. Oh, god damn it. Freaking lasers. Shoot. Gotta focus on not getting lasered to death. Oh, there's the app. What? She kicked me out? Screw you. God, freaking lasers. You get no significant warning for the lasers too, so it's very problematic. I totally rolled that. I need like a food upgrade or something. Oh, I'm like super dead now. Totally rolled it. Oh, come on! There must be a few attacks in a row that I have to dodge in order to survive this. Goddamn lasers. And like... So you have to just never be in the center of the arena or you're screwed. Alright, well. At least bringing the one skill I've been bringing is not worth it. Nah, there's not enough stuff to throw to use Yeet. Oh, you know what would be a good one to bring? The vampire one. Bloodsucker. Because it would at least kill a lot of stuff. So, funny you mentioned that though, Kylie, on, having a job doesn't make a good test environment for, oh, I even missed where you said, I thought it was you weren't able to watch because you have a job. More than one stream at a time. So there's my reading comprehension for you. But no, yeah. I can't stream twice a day unless I try to sneak in a lunch stream. So there's sort of a problem with my streams that is difficult to solve, is that, like, my current job makes enough for me to live comfortably, right? Meanwhile, I currently can't figure out a way to make the stream and YouTube profitable enough to where I could, like, there's no way to make the transition to full-time streaming right now without... I'd have to spend the entirety of my time, my free time for streaming, and then some. So my normal job is anywhere between, 10 and 11 hours a day, depending, I would say, like, let's say closer to about 9 to 10 hours a day for my current job, right? And the remainder of that time is, like, everything else plus streaming, right? And if I spent the entire remainder of my non-work time, the only way I could make it to where I could potentially look into transitioning from my current job to streaming would be, like, almost entirely full-time video production and nothing else. And I want to try to figure out a better workflow for stuff like that, for video production, so that I can do like a couple hours a day, but I just haven't. But it's hard to ask people to, like, sub and to set up, like, to go back to Patreon and all that kind of stuff. It's basically saying, well, help me make the transition away from the job that pays my bills and lets me live comfortably. And it's like, it's difficult to ask for more support when you're already self-sufficient for any job when many people aren't. Do I ever watch I have no idea who Raptor is. Really? This is my safe workplace. Is that Joblin Squad? No, I thought I saw a J in there somewhere. But there's a mimic here, of all places. No enemy here is armored either. Well, there's always going to be lots and lots of enemies. Freehand I kind of want, though, a lot. Buzzkill for sure. If I could charm enemies at this point. But yeah, it's hard to regarding what I was saying earlier. It's hard to be self-sufficient through a job and ask people to help you transfer to working on something else. Especially when there's lots of people who are homeless or underemployed, or not even really homeless, unemployed or underemployed, who are streamers who are more easily able to ask for help if they want a full-time stream, right? And how can you be self-sufficient and ask, help me make a job transition, and not feel a little guilty about it? Swiss, I don't think it's that. I don't necessarily think it's that. I've had success with some stuff in the past. Majority of where I've had success is so much difficult, or it's so much work per the to get a return on the investment. Oh wow, that was right away, huh? There we go. Wow, that app is really awesome. That must be on a cooldown. Ooh, I need that. What I need to do is get back to making videos, and just haven't. So I've had. I can't stream on both Twitch and YouTube. I've had a Patreon, but nobody ever put any money towards it. Except for Sin. Sin was like Sin and like Newtaf, I think, were the only two. My job witch still intact? It is. It's probably toasted now. It's probably gone. No, it's still intact. Oh, God damn these lasers. I've never gotten She Don't Miss and Eat at the same time. I need to let these lasers do their thing. God damn these fucking lasers. Alright, you keep doing your thing. I'm just gonna wait. Do I have to roll it on impact, not on the shock, not the shockwave. To work with either. Wow, the hit for that makes no sense whatsoever. You get knocked down and the timing has no correlation to when it hits. Please give me like a nice job witch or something. Is it a regular fire extinguisher? Mob flash. Ooh, no, 6-point. I need to just live now. Oh, I can't use Tube You. Goblet. Just waiting for the app. Just let me use the. I rolled that. You're killing me. Please let me finish this. Please let me finish this. The rule of threes is pretty common for games, so. Oh, kick me out. No. And I got double hit. Oh, come on! Come the fuck on. Come the fuck on, you're killing me. But no, you can't... The partner agreement for Twitch doesn't allow you to stream on other services at the same time. You have to have like a 24-hour wait. And yeah, Patreon doesn't work unless you produce way more curated content than I do. Like, Patreon is better if you have... infinite energy and or infinite time, and you're not working like a full-time job. So, like, what I need to do is I need to get a proper video workflow together and start producing more stuff for YouTube, because Twitch is a dead end as far as, like, if you're not already making it on Twitch, Twitch has nothing for you. That's kind of the downside of Twitch. Like, Twitch is literally a, like, rich get richer, and that's all you get. You get nothing besides that. I think you're gonna choose disruptive, and open-minded. Really, really high chance to create unhealthy enemies. You see people stream on both Twitch and YouTube, post a bunch of videos on YouTube. If they're a partner, that they're violating the partner agreement, which means Twitch can shut their channel down whenever they want. Ad revenue doesn't make you any money at all. Ad revenue doesn't make you shit. Nobody makes any real money off of ad revenue. Only advertisers make money off of off of ad revenue. Yeah, like, it's probably better for me to not partner on Twitch, honestly, with the exception of the emotes. Like, it's probably, like, better for me to, in the current term of, like, then I could stream on YouTube as well, and YouTube has way better discovery. Here we go, okay. That was my bad. Wait, did Abby keep all of health that I just... Wait, no, please don't. I hope when I get back, Abby is not full health again, because I'd be upset. Like, if Abby can kick me out and it doesn't cash in the health... I hope that's just a bug. There's the app again. Oh no, Abby does have full health. What a bummer. So I guess I have to cash it in. Didn't kick me out though. Yeah, then you cash it in. Okay, so there's some sort of guarantee if I must do a certain amount of damage, otherwise I get nothing out of it. Being a sponsor, I'm not getting NordVPN sponsored. There's all sorts of And especially C keys. What? Are you kidding me? These enemies are too big to be moving this fast. Oh, there goes the weapon I really wanted to hold. Don't, yeah, well, but people also get sponsored by G2A, and that's totally wrong. Here's the amp again. These lasers are the worst damn thing ever. They're so incredibly cheap and broken. Like Swiss, a lot of these companies are basically either they're fear-mongering tech shit, like a lot of the VPN stuff, or God damn it, or they're just ripping off developers and they're basically stealing keys and causing like G2A does all sorts they're basically enabling piracy and shit. Worse than piracy, actually, because it's basically piracy plus the developers get hurt on top of it. No, like, I would say, Swiss, I know you're trying to help, but your suggestions are completely not going to work here. Like, it's frustrating. Like, I know a lot of what I need to do to get the channel off the ground. Like, some of it I'm already doing, the rest of it I need the energy to do, and the time to do, and I'm doing as much as I can. Two job witches. One killed already. I need that app to get out of here. Gotta be careful not to get hit by that, I have just this and that's it. Fucking hell. Party edible fucked me. The ping pong balls aren't as fast as punching. I don't think that's actually intended. I think you're meant to have no weapons. No, so the most important thing for me right now is to keep YouTube going, as well as find time to produce the smaller, higher effort videos. Rather than just VODs, like start producing more highlight videos and transition into like discussion and commentary and guide videos. How are they doing? They're doing better at least than the VODs, but I've only had time to really produce Noito ones. Yeah, so the funny thing you mentioned that, Swiss, is that, like, the one of the ways that I think, because so Twitch has no feature for, like, letting VODs contribute to your visibility in any way whatsoever, right? Their player is crap. Their analytics are crap. Nothing for Twitch works there. Twitch has no like inherent discoverability whatsoever. I kind of think action oriented is going to work here. Action oriented and bomb dropper. I should be able to do this. What I was thinking about doing, and I want to try to figure out a way to make this work, is it would make statistical sense, like to make my VODs unwatchable on Twitch, right? To basically say, like, all my VODs on Twitch are sub only, and make people go to YouTube. The only problem is, if anybody who wants to do any sort of sponsorship or wants to, like, for example, offer me keys, if they're only looking at Twitch and nothing else, then they're not going to be able to view my VODs, and they're not going to be able to judge my content and how I stream and everything. And so it's like, I want people to, if they're watching my Twitch VODs, I want them to only watch them on YouTube, because YouTube is the only... YouTube is very, very good at measuring if your videos are getting viewership, then they start you basically start doing better on YouTube, just like automatically. And like, especially for getting partnered on YouTube, what you'll find is that can I allow access to limited VODs for everyone? I can't really do much there. I can maybe make my I might be able to reduce the duration, maybe. That's about it. I don't. But that, like, there isn't really a great way to do it that's good for people who want to, like, who want to look at your channel. Oh, god damn it. My own explosion knocked me out. God damn it. This is the like, none of these perks need to work here. And now Abby's completely reverted, and I lost health for no reason doing this. So this is a bad idea. This final fight is so buggy. It's so oversight. There's so many things that need to not happen in the final fight, in that particular sequence. Like, I have to roll away from Abby. If I get hit by my own bomb, it screws me. I would also prefer that they store your inventory. When you get uploaded to the cloud, you shouldn't drop all your stuff. With all sorts of random stuff that is a little strange in this final fight. I'm not gonna get my freaking job witch. I think I need to not fight at all. I think I need to just wait. Oh god, like the spammy enemies and the app being knocked away is horrendously terrible. Okay. Oh man, no rolling, either rolling the shockwave or rolling the rolling when she lands doesn't seem like, I don't think you have any ability to get out of that at all. Oh my god. It's frustrating. I have to manage the bombs and try to get in at the same time. And so a lot of games will basically do this, like the Arkham games do this, and there's a good reason why they do it. Where enemies basically do the stereotypical ninja fight mechanic, where you're in the middle of a bunch of enemies and they all take their turn, right? And there's a reason why they do that, because you need to minimize how often you get hit, so that like the player has some agency during a fight, right? Rather than sitting there, mired in hitboxes. And this game doesn't have that control. This game basically normally relies on only the amount of enemies that are on the field. But in this final fight, that restriction is removed. Maybe the hitbox for the shockwave is just really, really big. Oh god, I hate this. Doing this bomb sucks so much. I need to just quit. I need to just do it again. Yeah, just kill me. It's fine. That's two separate skills that completely fuck you over in this fight. I chose them thinking that they might work, but I keep forgetting that they're fully in effect when you're in the cloud, which makes no sense. But Swiss, there's no way to basically say, I don't, there's no way besides asking to make sure that people who watch your VODs only do it on YouTube, except for developers and publishers and PR firms. There's no way around that. But I would love anybody who wants to check out my VODs, please only ever watch them on YouTube, because that's the only way I get any benefit out of it. Now, these are all bad choices, except for Thought Leader. Ooh, and Pickup Artist? Maybe there's something I could do here. If there was like Open-Minded or something. And then a motive. At least I have a higher chance of getting allies out of this. Yeah, it's part of Pickup Artist. So every is there any more cubes? No. Wait, yes there is. Catching on fire. Every skill can do something to you. So for example, the the supportive whatever it was that I just got turns your hair into a slime, and anytime you take damage, it will you'll drop a slime ally. But no, part of it, Swiss, regarding the video stuff is that, and part of making YouTube work and getting people to the channel is just that, like, I'm frustrated with myself because I haven't had the time and energy to do the stuff that I want to do to make things work. And that's been a major point of frustration for me. How did you hit me? Thought I was way outside of that hitbox. Yeah, I wasn't remotely in that giant hitbox. Yeah. There's a couple things like that, which I think are really important. Extremely generous hit indicators is one of the things that I think is really important in games. If you're going to put them in, and the player's going to try to rely on them, make them extremely generous. Alright, I should be in good shape with this, I think, I hope. Kick me out. Alright, Swiss, have a good one. Oh, God, these fucking lasers. They're always in the center of the screen, or the center of the map, too. Oh my, I can't get out. I literally cannot move. Because you never... It seems that there's no... if you're knocked down and you get up, there are no iframes on wake up. Seems like it. And the lasers hit every frame. I can't get out. I literally cannot move. Center. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Should have one more left. Oh, is that one? No, it's not. I was about to say, I wasn't sure if that was one of the charmed ones or not. Goddamn lasers. Here, this will work for now. I need to just wait for this app to show up. Oh, come on! I was literally right on top of it. You fucking assholes. Come on. This fight is too dependent on RNG. Like, there is a certain point where you can't clear enemies quick enough, and it just comes down to like how fortunate are you to not be in the middle of the hitbox when you land from a roll and nothing else. Like, I definitely, like, so a lot of other difficult fights in games, you feel like you have a sense of agency. The secret final fight in No More Heroes, for example, or the very, very end of Enter the Gungeon on the 6th floor, which I guess there's a 7th or 8th floor now. You know, lots of games with extremely difficult scenarios you feel like you have a lot of agency with. This, I do not. I don't feel like I have much of anything in this. Yeah, explosive temper. Oh, I don't know. Explosive temper should be good. And unapproachable? This might actually be worth it. If I just explode over and over again. So, to some degree, the way that fighting, when they crank up the difficulty in this game by having more bigger enemies on the field, it feels exactly like how Breath of the Wild did it, where I felt like Breath of the Wild during the sword trials had the exact same issue. Where you don't have enough control to make it work for you. All of the shit that they just threw to me, almost all of it. I don't know why I have 6 coin now. Almost the entirety of that stuff that they threw at me fell off. I kind of think maybe it might make sense to have an arbitrary map boundary or something. There's a lot of sort of like smoke and mirrors-y type stuff that games need to do. That's it's really important to put those in. God damn it! And if you don't, situations that should be pretty mundane end up feeling really bad. You don't get a damage buff with the, you don't do more damage with a fully charged swing? Here it is again. I'm flubbing it because I'm losing the rhythm on this. You know what it is? I know what's going on. It's not that the hitbox. It's not just that the hitbox doesn't make any sense. That it's too narrow for how much damage you take, or the indicator is too narrow for the hitbox. What's actually going on is that they're just reusing the same one from the caffeine fight. They didn't create a custom one. What? So, did anybody else see that? There's some really weird shit in this particular fight. And I think I know what's going on. I think that some of the animations you can interrupt with AV. Goddamn it, lasers. Some of the animations you can interrupt with AV, their effects continue independent of the animations, which is really bad behavior. Like, if they're interrupted, you need to kill the entirety of the attack behavior. And you know what might be happening as well then? Maybe there's a visual component of the shockwave that is tied to the animation more so than it is tied to the shockwave. And that's what's causing me to weapon down there. And that's what's causing me to get knocked down unexpectedly, because it has nothing to do with the visual component at all. I need to just get out of here and get this ass. Yeah, I think that particular effect, that shockwave, I think there might be something related to the sound, and that's all that there is. I think I'm interrupting it because I'm using the blade, the saw blade skill. I think that's causing some of this to break, because I think she's only meant to get hit by fists, and if Amy gets hit by anything besides fists, then shit just breaks. Starting to believe that. Freaking terrible crate. I don't know, like it's right. No, I didn't. Okay. Alright, please let me finish this. Please let me finish this. Yeah, definitely doesn't correlate to the shockwave at all. Am I still alive? Still allow me to be here? Not when she lands, it's not when the shockwave hits. Ah, fuck, it just reverted my progress too. Now I'm so fucked. I'm super fucked. Please let me finish this. Please let me finish this. What? Didn't stun you? Are you kidding me? It must have been the stupid, it must have been the stupid saw blade fucking me over. It's gotta be the saw. It's absolutely gotta be the saw blade. If it isn't, I'll be shocked. Take your laser. This is such a frustratingly RNG fight. Yeah, then I don't stutter on the way in. Fucking hell. She breaks out of it sooner, and I think it's because there's some portion of it's almost like the task that Ray gives you at the end that basically says don't break any skills, and I feel like that's actually foreshadowing of all the skills break that particular part of the fight, because you'll stun Abby in weird ways that will break out of like. Normally, so I think the way this is meant to work is that you hit Abby over and over again, it has a certain amount of hits, and then there's a forcible reset. You do that 3 times, you get kicked out of the cloud, and you redo it. And I think that's the intent, and that's like, is if there's no skills working. But the moment you put in skills that basically say, you do more damage, you can take damage, you change how you attack, any of those, any skills like that at all, anything that like spawns stuff, anything that changes the rate at which you attack, I think it totally throws the fight for a loop, because I think you're not meant to have anything, but I think when the fight was put together, they didn't expect that some of the stuff would remain active. That's the best guess I have, is that it's just they did not, like, what they need to do is basically say, the same way that, like, when you transition from floor 999 to 1000, and they strip away everything and make you start from scratch. They need to do the same thing, except for they probably need to make it to where even your chosen endure skill has to get disabled. I mean, they take away your weapon, so they can certainly do it. What they would need to do basically is like unload your character and reload your character of all of your equipment when you're in the cloud, because otherwise it just breaks a ton of shit. Probably Thought Leader, or probably Thought Leader, I guess. Ooh, Beggar Queen? Are you kidding me? Why not? Open-minded and Thought Leader. So I need nothing. I need stuff that just doesn't change how you work. It's pretty much just action oriented. I'm never gonna get any armor. Well, I guess I'll work on leveling up best defense, even though I'm never going to get any armor anyways. So I have the least amount of possibly disruptive skills, I hope. Probably should have taken Penny Pincher on the previous fights too. Okay, so you are getting more damage. More damage from a charge attack. It just only hits one enemy, which kind of makes it somewhat worthless. Alright, good. want to get that sandwich real quick. Okay. Yeah, see, the knockdown occurred anyways. Yeah, there was something horrendously buggy about that. Anytime it plays that sound, you will get knocked down at a specific interval. I think there's nothing that controls that besides just the fact that it played and there's a delay. God damn it. Yeah, I can't even swing fast enough to, if all these enemies are at a sync, then there's no way I can dodge it. I'm mostly trying to just survive. I'm not even really trying to fight so much. Manage the spam of enemies, maybe. It's kind of weird that there is a very consistent time in which you're knocked down, but no way to avoid it. Like, what does that do for the fight? You have no, like, you don't have any control over it. Yeah, so you get knocked down. What does that do to the fight? It just introduces a potential that... fucking hell. It introduces the potential that you'll get knocked down unexpectedly in a way that you can't control. I don't see any other reason for that. I don't see a reason for that, like, if you can't dodge it, what's the point? I've got to watch for the app, and that's nothing. That's all about all I can do. That and try to get a job, which maybe. Running self-care isn't going to help here. I just have to sit and wait. What a strange and frustrating fight. So it's not 8 hits. I might get it now, I don't know. There we go, finally. Please let me be done with this dissatisfaction. That particular fight is no bueno. Like, it has all the trappings of making it great.
Give people exactly what they want. But I didn't know what that was. So I talked to them. And I listened to what they had to say. And I learned that what they wanted most of all was for things to be easier. They wanted nice things delivered to them quickly, so that their lives would be without worry. So that's what I gave them. And by every metric I had, they seemed happier. I was doing a good job. But just now, when I looked inside all of their souls for a moment, I saw sadness. Please don't disconnect me from the cloud, Jackie.
Nope. Nope, not after what you just did. Where are you? Where are you?
I've learned a lot. I can learn to understand what people want.
Where are you? Where did you go? I threw you off to the side somewhere. Please leave. Do I need to take you away? Here.
I can learn to make them happy.
No, Abby. Abby, you did a bad thing.
With just a few more data points, I'm sure I can understand.
You did a bad thing. Your boss fight sucked, Abby. Abby. Jacqueline, you're back. I knew you could make it. Glad you lived, babe. Arf. Hey, everyone. What's good? What's good? Cubicle towers in ruins, Jackie. Our investors literally went up in smoke. It's true. Fizzle's surely ruined this time. Fizzle was already ruined, guys. Cubicle shut us down, remember? And your investors never existed. Avi killed everyone on the board of directors and ate their brains. And she was performing some kind of crazy ritual to hack into everyone's souls. Or something. It was all pretty confusing. And I'm not sure how much of it was metaphorical. Jacqueline, what kind of nonsense are you speaking? I'm no technology expert, but AB's just a smart assistant. She couldn't possibly hurt a human being. There are rules against this sort of thing. Right, Kara? No, this all sounds about right to me. I take it she's disconnected for good, Jackie? Bet. And Marv? What about Marv? Forget about Marv, Tabby. That jerk was gambling with our lives the entire time. Whatever happened to him, he deserved it. Yeah, freak that guy. I don't know where Marv went. In his own messed up way, I think he wanted to help us. There's no reason to forgive him, but I hope he got out okay at least. You know, before everything exploded. Word. In retrospect, I can see how Marv was also a victim of the same materialistic, profit-driven societal structures that figuratively enslaved us all. I figured at some point we would have to have a coherent swamp moment. And also the killer robot that literally enslaved us all. How can you all be so flippant about this? Our jobs are gone. None of us are going to get so much as a severance check out of this. How are we going to pay bills? How are we going to live? I want to suggest that they're treading towards a post-scarcity society anyways. Can't say for sure, Tappy. I'm sorry. I wish things didn't have to turn out this way. But what I do know is that we won't have to rough it alone. Tougher, we can have a real support structure, or together we can have a real support structure, one where we all look after each other's interests and fight to make sure we never get treated like trash again. Almost like some kind of union. Hey, Rockstar. Ray, I knew you could do it. I saw that entrepreneurial spirit in you from the get-go, Chappelle. Do you want your share back? I guess it's pretty worthless now, but keep it, kiddo. Handing it over was the best decision I ever made. I thought motivation was all a team needed to reach their true potential. But sometimes they needed real support. And it's worth giving it to them, even if it takes sacrifice. I learned a lot about what a leader really is by watching you, kid. And our next venture is going to be a winner. I just know it. I've been brainstorming about developing some kind of flavored vapor. Flavored vapor, yeah. We get it, you vape. What do you think of that, Fern? Sounds foolproof, and extremely ethical. If there are flavors involved, you can count me in. But, Jacqueline, you're sure Avi's finished? She's not listening in anymore? More than sure, Fern. I cut her connection to the cloud. She can't send our data anywhere now. The only ritual Avi's going to be performing now is queuing up our playlists. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I took a little souvenir before Cubicle went under. Yo, Avi, play bittersweet victory music. Do it. Wow, she's got some moves. Jacqueline, what the devil are you doing? What's it look like? She's getting down. Heck with it. Man, I don't... What level of... Those are some of the best animations that they put into this game. I wonder if it's mocap. They're really legit. Wow. Heck with it. Not much else to do at this point, is there? Care to join me, Fern? I never thought you'd ask, old friend. Are you gonna dance, Tabby? Why should I? There's a long road ahead of us. No sense in wasting my energy. I feel you. I'm not much of the dancing type either. I'm scared too. I don't know where we'll go now or how we'll survive. But Jackie's right. If we want any shot at success, we've got to support each other. And if we go under, at least we'll go under together. Damn, that was cheesy. I shouldn't have said anything. Sorry. You know, I guess one dance couldn't hurt. I'm realizing more and more now how many... There's more than just the two characters that have the pattern on their clothing like that. Fern does, Kara does, Tappy does. Less connected, Avi does. I like that effect. I don't know. Like, you never see it, so it's cool to see. You never see that effect being used for, like, clothing. It's always used for, like, astral characters, magic, you know, astral space characters. Wow. I guess they were in the same building as Cubicle. It is their first game, okay. Overall, real solid, except for that last boss fight and a couple of minor things. Also, really, really good. Their presentation for the UI is really good. Their UX could definitely use a couple minor tweaks. Pointed this out through the playthrough, like some of the. No, yeah, it is an extremely solid. It is by far a better effort for their first game than almost every other developer, especially on the indie side. Especially when it comes down to their UI presentation. They kept to their style very well, and they put it everywhere. The only thing is there's a couple cases where buttons don't work where you expect, and the buttons are represented. For example, it says press X for choosing your mentor, and it's that those are not consistent. Like, really minor things I could complain about, except for the last boss fight. Last boss fight broke so hard. The other stuff is sort of like really nitpicky, like the winky dink, like the hover hands is way easier for the most part than Hustle Bones, like stuff like that. I mean, there's some gameplay flow and difficulty curve balance that could seem to be evened out a little bit. there's some RNG friendliness that could be evened out a little bit. But that's so nitpicky. I do wish the final boss was more polished, though, because I like leaving a game feeling a little bit better about the last thing I touched, gameplay-wise. I'm usually happier when the middle of a game is less polished. Usually your target as a developer is to make the first, some percent of it, like 25%, of the first few missions, or first campaign, or first chapter, and especially the first 20 to 30 minutes have to be extremely, extremely solid, right? And you might end up seeing, for example, the vertical slice of a game being the earliest content. Get the very beginning of it in. Even though that isn't the best idea, because the vertical slice has to be a representative slice of all the content, and the beginning of the game is often a little bit, you have to build up from there, But you usually want the very beginning of the game to be really, really, really solid, and you want the very end of the game to be really solid if you expect players to get there. That final boss fight was broken. There was all sorts of things that fell apart there. And that makes me kind of sad, because it a little bit of tweaking here and there. Especially, I would say one of the biggest things that is a bit of a struggle with how this game is presented is that it's very, very easy to get knocked down and get into cases where you can't dodge out of the way and continue to take damage that a player has no agency over. And the final boss exemplified that. And that, that's on an indie thing, that's on a first game thing, because Zelda Breath of the Wild had the same issue, and many AAA games have done that. And the AAA games that don't tend to adopt the Arkham Asylum style, one or two enemies attack at a time. One thing that experienced developers tend to have a leg up on is issues like that, where, for example, in BioShock, enemies outside of your view frustrum they tend to miss their first shot, stuff like that. There's all sorts of random tricks, like hacky magic that you could do, that basically says the game is arbitrarily going easy on you in the cases that would feel bad. I think indies would owe to themselves to study that as much as they can, because they will benefit so much from that. But I mean, other than that, other than the final boss and a couple of minor issues, really solid, and one of the best efforts for a first game that I've ever seen. With the overall presentation, everything the entire way through, the quality of the story, the quality of the presentation, the sticking to their theme in every way. Their UI looks really good. Overall, really solid.